In this video, we're going to start by customizing the rest of these sections here, based on this section that we worked on in the last video. We're going to use shared styles to aid this process. So I'm going to start by selecting this element here. I'm going to come to the View panel, to this drop-down menu, Shared Styles, and I'm going to select Create a New Shared Style. After this, I'm going to add this style that we want to create to a style separator that already exists and is called Title. So I'm going to write the separator name here, followed by a dot, and then the style name, which in this case is H2. Okay, this is it. I'm going to click enter and the style has now been created. I'm going to have a look. Okay, so we have the style separator, the title that already exists, with a series of styles, including the one we just created. Now it's easy. All we have to do is apply this style to all the elements we want. In this case, to this text element, for example, but we'll do this next. Let's create the remaining styles now. I'm going to select this element here, horizontal scroll, and I'm going to this drop-down menu again, and I'm going to create a new shared style. I'm going to create a new separator, which in this case is going to be called element.padding. So we've now created an element with a padding style in its interior. Let's hit enter. And this has now been created and applied, as we can see here. These symbols mean that these elements have a shared style applied to them. Let's now create a shared style for this flex layout. Let's select it and come to the View panel, and in the same drop-down menu, I'm going to select Create New Shared Style. Let's add the name we want here. In this case, it's going to be flexlayout.horizontal scroll. Okay, this is done now. Let's hit enter. Now I'm going to create a new shared style. Let's select this flex item. Come here to the Shared Styles drop-down menu and click Create New Shared Style. I'm going to place this style in the separator, so element.nogrow.noshrink. Okay, this has now been done. Let's select this Cards Headline and Favorite element and go to the same panel and select Create New Shared Style. I'm going to place this style in the separator element as well. Element.related. Okay, this has now been created. I'm going to select this text element, this headline, and I'm going to come to the same panel. I'm going to click Create New Shared Style. I'm going to call this title .h3. This has now been created. I'm also going to select the favorite container. I'm going to create a shared style. It's going to be called element.absolute. So this is now done, and it's now easy. All you have to do is apply the shared style to the remaining elements. I'm going to accelerate this building process. Let's go. All you have to do is select the element, come here and apply the preferred style. It's now created. This was really easy. Now let's just finish up with some details. So these flex layouts are the same, but they're not exactly the same. If we have a look at the page example, we can easily see this. Let's turn the page example on. We can see in these modules that everything looks the same as what we did. However, we can see the inverse order for these text elements. We need to do this. Here we can see the addition of a text element. Let's just check if this element has a shared style applied to it. It does, the micro paragraph shared style. So we're going to have to do this as well. And down here we can see that a text element was eliminated. Let's make these amends. I'm going to switch this page example off again so we can start. So this one here is fine. Let's select this text wrap element and come here to the view panel to arrange and select this reverse layout option. This way the element's flux will be inverted. Now let's go down here and select this text wrap element. Come here to UI objects and select the text element. Here it is. I'm going to apply the micro paragraph shared style to it. We're also going to change this placeholder. I'm going to double click and I'm going to add 2 hyphens so that we have a smaller placeholder. We're going to come down here and all we have to do is delete this element. To finish up, we can also add the H2 style to these 2 text elements. Let's do that now. I'm going to select this element, come here to shared styles, and I'm going to select the style we want. I'm going to come here again. Here it is. So this was really easy. It's really helpful to use shared styles as they allow us to easily add the same values to various elements. Shared styles have the advantage that we can alter one shared style which will change all of the elements that contain the same shared style. So it becomes easier to make various changes across various screens and elements on pages. In the next videos, we're going to finish these last 2 sections.